Fawkes night. Remember the 5th of November. Does anybody remember the 5th of November though? Does anybody remember the 5th of November? It's just all Christmas now. Christmas is taking over. Halloween kind of gets a look in. Christmas pretty much takes over from like October now, really. 5th of November, Guy Fawkes night. Does anybody remember? I'm sure some people remember it. I did see a few fireworks coming out, so I'm sure somebody remembered it. Not many people though. But anyway, happy terrorist attempting to blow up the Parliament Day for yesterday. Belated happy terrorist trying to blow up, or blowing up Parliament. It's actually successfully blew up Parliament. Happy belated terrorist successfully blow up Parliament Day. Yeah, anyway. How's your day going? How's your day been? Appreciate you joining this live stream. We are watching Breakdance the movie for movie night today. This is from 19... Oh, what year was this? 82? Was it 82 or 83? I've forgotten. But 84, there we go. 84. But yeah, this is an old school movie. One of my favorite movies. It is like... Well, if you've seen it, you already know. If you haven't seen it and you're watching along, you're in for a treat. I'm watching this on DVD. I couldn't find anywhere that had it online to stream to whether paid or whatever. There may be other countries that have it available to stream. I don't know, but I'm watching on DVD, so I'll get it ready on Zero and let you know to press play. But yeah, whatever you got it on, whether you got it on DVD or VHS, or if you do happen to know the service that's streaming it where you can watch it there, get it ready on Zero and let you know when to press play. But if you don't want it, if you don't got it and you don't want to get it, then that's all good. You can still come along and have some fun. But yeah, there's Breakdance the movie from 1984, starring Lucinda Dickey, Adolfo Shabadoo Quinones. I'm sorry, I might be butchering your name. Michael Boogaloo Shrimp Chambers. Dancers back in the day, but anyway, let me switch over to this screen and just chat to y'all for a little bit. So yeah, it is Monday the 6th of November, one day after Guy Fawkes night, as we are getting ready to start the movie night for Breakdance the movie, and then next week it's back to Arnie season. I forget which movie it is for Arnie season next week. Let me just double check real quick. But we are almost at the end of Arnie season. We watched Kindergarten Cop last week. So next week we're gonna have to start thinking about which seasons of who we're gonna do next. We did Arnie. Yeah, so it's Terminator 2 next week. Oh, one of the best ones out there. One of the best, in my opinion, one of the best Arnie movies out there. Certainly one of my favorite Arnie movies, Terminator 2. I believe that might be a longer movie actually, which I'd rather not do when it comes to live streams. But I mean, it's Arnie. We've got to make an exception. We've got to make an exception for Arnie. So, but yeah, Terminator 2 for next week. Get it ready on Zero. You can get it ready on Zero now if you want to. But yeah, that's for them. But for now, it is Breakdance. This movie, like we watched You Got Served a couple of weeks back, and I was saying that although that's a bad movie, it's an important movie in dance culture, in hip-hop culture. This movie is also an important movie in hip-hop culture, but it's actually a good movie. Well, let me rephrase that. It's I mean, I don't know, maybe it's 1984. It's 1984. Any good movie isn't the right word to describe it, but it's certainly an enjoyable film. And I remember watching this like years ago as a kid and just being like really taken in by it, by the dancing, by just the whole thing about it. It was such a cool film to watch at the time, and there was definitely some scenes in there which to this day are just amazing. And even though it's like, yeah, it's 1984 by now, you can see some of the behind the scenes, how it works kind of thing in terms of like, effects. It doesn't look all as good and that sort of stuff, but it's still pretty damn cool for what they did back then. And even watching it now, all the nostalgia with it as well. So yeah, this is one of my favorite films. I haven't seen it for a good while. I think the last time I watched this was got to be some years ago now. It's got to be some years ago, but yeah. So looking forward to seeing this again. Well, you know, watching it on stream and seeing how it goes. But anyway. Yeah, so get this movie started in just a moment. If you haven't already, get it ready on 0 if you're going to be watching it along. Yo, DeMarcus Jacquevius Lepoux. How you doing, sir? Oh, ma'am, I shouldn't assume. Howdy, good sir. Howdy, good sir to you, or howdy, good person to you. I'm doing all right. Hopefully, you're doing okay too. How's your day going? How's your day been? Appreciate you joining this live stream. DeMarcus, am I saying this right, by the way? DeMarcus Jacquevius Lepoux. Am I saying that right? I came to your stream from one of your YouTube shorts. Okay, nice. Which YouTube short was it? Which good pronounce. Nice. I got it right there. Nice one. Yeah, which YouTube short of it? Which YouTube short do we owe the thanks to bring in DeMarcus Jacquevius Lepoux into this live stream? I've done a few YouTube shorts. I should probably make some more, to be honest with you. I should probably make some more. I do. Came from one of your YouTube shorts. You are terrible. Your content. Okay, so you came here just to tell me my content sucks. Okay, well. All right. I mean, if you did, well, here's the thing though, DeMarcus. Apparently, whichever YouTube, I mean, you can let me know which YouTube shorts it was. In fact, I still do want to know that. But here's the thing: whichever YouTube short it was that you watched, it clearly galvanized you enough to click on this live stream and have at least a short conversation with me. So you're saying that it sucks, and you know I appreciate that. That's your opinion. My content sucks. First of all, you said my content sucks. You only watch what, one video though? Make better content. You are a good person though. Well, which video did you watch? I mean, and how many videos did you watch? You say my content sucks. That's plural, but you only watched one video. So I don't know if you're qualified to say my content sucks if you only watch one video. But I'm a good person though. I don't know if you could even, I'm not sure you're qualified to know I'm a good person either if you only watch one video, to be honest with you. You know, if you and a short video, so it means it's less than a minute. So you watch one short video, less than a minute, and you decided all my content sucks, but I'm good. I don't know. I'm not sure you're qualified to make that judgment, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I think you need to watch a lot more of my content to decide whether my content sucks or not, and whether I'm a good person or not. And to be honest, you could probably watch all my videos and not really know, because my content's only going to show that one side of me. You're not going to see what I do when I'm not on stream or when I'm not on making videos. So I watch all videos. I had to research before write hate comment. Okay, so name 3 videos of mine that you watched, and what about them is terrible. And you have to do it within the next minute, or I'm going to assume that you just didn't watch any. Send in the hate from Netherlands. You know, I actually do plan going to Amsterdam. Hopefully next year, like maybe around about September-ish. I kind of haven't worked out all the dates and things like that yet, but I do plan on going to Amsterdam. So I don't know. You just might see me walking around Amsterdam in about a year from now, or maybe a little less than a year from now. And hopefully, if you do see me, you know, you don't hit me or something like that, because apparently my content sucks. You send in hate, and I don't want to get into no fights or nothing when I go to Amsterdam. I want to have a good time there. So if you do see me walking around Amsterdam, just maybe say hello, or you will leave Amsterdam. Okay, cool. Well, all right, fair enough. That's fair. That's fair. If you can't promise to not hit me, then I guess it's best you leave. I'm non-violent, so I will shift to another country. Okay, cool. So when I'll come to Amsterdam, hopefully around. Actually, I'm not going to tell you what it's going to be because we'll see. I'll test your non-violence. Yo, what up, Frozen G? How you doing? Frozen G in a place to be. Apparently, Demarcus Jaquavius Lepu watched all my videos. I don't believe you watched all my videos. There's a lot of videos, and I know a lot of my videos aren't good, by the way. If you're wondering, I'm under no delusions. I'm under no delusions about my videos. I know a lot of them suck. I'm very aware of that. I know my content isn't that good. I'm very aware of that. I don't make good content on this channel. It's not about that. I have other channels that you might want to check out, and hopefully you might think those are a little bit better for in terms of content. But this channel, yeah, I don't try to make good content. What I try to do here is just make stuff that's on my mind. So it could be good, it could be not. I'm under no delusions that, you know. So yeah, if you watch all my videos, I appreciate that. I don't believe you watched all my videos. There's too many of them. I don't even watch all my videos. Like, come on, like, bruh, are you mad? Why would I watch my videos? I make the damn things. I ain't gonna watch them. So yeah, I don't believe you watched all my videos, but if you did watch one or two or a few, appreciate that. Thank you. Too bad you didn't like it, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. How you doing, G? How you doing, FG? How's your day going? How's your day been? Appreciate you joining this live stream. Country where there are good content creators. What, Netherlands? Okay. I don't think I know any Dutch content creators, but if you say so, all right. I watched a few episodes. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, we're watching that tomorrow, by the way. Demarcus Jaquavius Lepu, if you're available tomorrow, watching the X-Files then. Season 4 we're on for the X-Files. I've been watching what I've been watching actually. I've been watching what's that show? Loki season 2. I watched the second episode today. So yeah, been getting to that, and so far so good. I really liked Loki season 1, and Loki season 2. So far it's shaping up to be a pretty decent season. So I like it. But yeah, looking forward to getting through the rest of that. It's very similar to what they have mentioned in real life. Which episodes of X-Files you on, by the way, Frozen G? Are you in the beginning ones or some of the later ones? Because the last one we watched, oh, in X-Files, yeah. The last one we watched, I think, was about the tattoo or something like that. It was like, well, I think it was one of the last ones we watched. Season one, okay. Yeah. Season 1, they talk about, I mean, it's all about aliens and, you know, abductions and that whole thing. And then, oh man, what else happens in season 1? I don't remember, you know. But yeah, I think they did have some like conspiracies and stuff that was kind of based on like historical things or real life theories and stuff like that. But yeah, X-Files is pretty good. Alien technology, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I like the X-Files though. It's been cool watching it again after all these years, watching it on live stream. We're over halfway through season 4 right now, and once we get through season 5, that's still the plan to drop down to 1 stream a week from then. So yeah, the plan is to keep it as 3 streams a week. Well, most weeks unless something happens like last week. But keep it as 3 streams a week until January, I think it's going to be. And by then, well, until we get through to the last episode of season 5 of the X-Files, which should be around about 1st or 2nd week in January. But yeah, from then, dropping down to 1 stream a week. And I'm gonna go get me one of those lives I keep hearing about. Channel 4 has long. Okay, you watch on Channel 4. Okay. Do you have Disney Plus? Because if you get Disney Plus, you can just watch them there, no ads, you know, and whenever you want to. Like, they're all there on Disney Plus, so you can literally just, like, if you're dedicated to it, You could get it for a month, binge watch as many episodes of the X-Files as possible, and cancel it. Because I think it's like £8 a month or £9 a month for Disney Plus right now. I'm not really sure actually, but it's you could get it for the month, and just like binge watch as many episodes of the X-Files, and then once you're done, yeah, just cancel it. But yeah, watch yourself on TV, man. It's hard, man. It's hard, man, because yeah, the adverts, like you say, it's just long. You forget what you're watching most of the time. Do you get a free trial? You might do. I don't know. I mean, I guess let me see, because I've had it for a long time. I can't remember if they do free trials still or ever. No, I don't think they do it anymore actually. I'm reading now. You can't get a Disney Plus free trial anymore. No, you can't get a free trial no more. Well, not unless you could find some kind of special thing going somewhere, but normally nah. But yeah, it's not super expensive though. Like you could actually get an ad-supported option for $4.99 a month, or if you go to $7.99 a month, then you can watch it without ads. So yeah, £8, no ads, get it for a month, cancel it. I'm just saying that's an option. I watched Chucky TV series on Now TV, then cancelled it. Chucky TV series. That was a what, Child's Play? All right, didn't know there was a Child's Play series. All right, let's get this movie started, shall we? Let's get this movie started. Gonna switch over to this screen. I'm watching this on DVD, so yeah, there's no subtitles popping up because my DVD is on my PlayStation, so it doesn't show through this. So we just have this lovely picture of Shabba-Doo. If you don't know Shabba-Doo, you better get to know Shabba-Doo. Better get to know. But yeah, hopefully y'all ready on 0. We're gonna do the countdown. We're gonna do the countdown. So if you're ready, in 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, so that was a Child's Play TV series. Canon Group Inc. I don't think I ever knew about no Child's Play TV series. Or Chucky. Ran for 3 seasons. Or maybe it's still running, I don't know. And these moves were so classic back in the day, man. Well, they're still classic now. And Nikes. Watch this kid. So in America, they call it this movie Breaking. In the UK, we call it Breakdance, and that's just to do with how we describe things. So like, what the Americans call breaking, the dance moves they call, the dance style they call breaking. You know, we call breakdance, and that's that kind of. Or body popping was an old school word as well that came up. Oh, careful, dude. Dropping food all over the place. And she's supposed to be working, just like blows off work and sits down with her friend. She's not dancing. Kelly. These dance instructors though, like I swear some of them are just, maybe not even some of them. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, I don't, it would take a lot for me to trust a dance instructor, just put it that way. I feel like I've seen enough dance movies to be very skeptical of dance instructors. They're just like, they just seem to be shifty people. Like, I swear every time you see a dance instructor, it's like, nah, they're just like, there's certain, oh, this guy all stumbled. Yeah. Say no. Say no. Nah, that's say no. This guy's creepy. I don't know why, but the volume on my screen is so loud. I don't know if it's the DVD or... because I've got my TV up quite loud right now. Look, I don't know if it's the way it's recorded or what. All right, so look out for Van Damme. So for those of you, if you're watching along, look out for Jean-Claude Van Damme in the background. In fact, you can see him now. He's right there. There he is. Bit clearer view of him. But yeah, before he was famous martial arts actor Jean-Claude Van Damme, he was doing background work in this movie. Oh, here we go. Shabadoo and Boogaloo Shrimp. Hi. Dragging her in, you know. Better watch where you put your hands, dude. Just say, you know. Some gay dudes, not even some gay dudes get away with a lot. Then we got Van Damme again. Electro rock. Oh, what's he doing? Okay, here we go. Challenged, throw down. What you got, man? What you got? Come on, you gonna take that? I guess he's gonna take that. Turbo. Oh, animosity. Special K. That's a cereal. By the way, this was 1984. Save the Last Dance was what, 2000 something? Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, this creepy guy. Ozone and Turbo. One Turbo, there you go. Light on the feet. Special K. Oh, here's the boss. You don't like it. Oof. Challenge denied. Uh-oh. Nah, this guy's a creep. She's too naive to notice, to realize. You gotta be tough. Of course. I don't think this guy could call anybody not tough. Don't never trust a dance instructor. I think especially ballet dance instructors, they're all creeps. They're probably the worst. There you go. Creep. Creep. Now she realizes she's a creep. Special K, there you go. Cereal. Oh, this scene is classic. Man, check the moves though. Okay. See, back in the day, we just had people wondering how he did it. I mean, it's obvious now, but it's very obvious now, actually. I don't know. It's super obvious at this point. But yeah, back in the day, people were wondering. Uh-oh. Why is the guy so mean? Why is he so mad? Cut him real bad, to the bone. Poppin. What's Special K doing today? I'm gonna look her up in a movie database. Lucinda Dickey. Let's wear a wig. The last thing she did was in 1990. She was in a film called Bloody Pom Poms. Sounds violent. I guess she didn't do too many movies. She was in Grease too. That was 1982, and then the last movie was was a TV show. So yeah, didn't do too much in the end. Oh well, hopefully she's doing alright whatever she's doing. Oh wait, that was Ice-T. Yo, what up, Sam? Sam B in the place to be. How is ye? As we watch the Breakdance movie, made in the 1980s, and featuring rapper Ice-T, starring Lucinda Dickey. Trying to think of anything else that rhymes. I think I'm losing it. It was great. It was great. So I don't know how much it's going to show on screen, but well, you know this. I track my calories, how much I eat, and you know, all that sort of stuff. So I don't know how much it's gonna show. There we go. I think that shows pretty okay. Guess which is the one I had my food binge on. Out of all these, which one would you guess is the one I had my food binge on? But yeah, no, it was great. It was just a day of just eating whatever, and oh, that was a bit loud. That was a bit loud. A day of just eating whatever and just like having fun with it. But yeah, the main thing, I met up with some friends in the evening. There's some guys I haven't seen for a while, and we went to Popeye's Chicken, Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen, and it was just great, man. I had burgers, had the chicken tenders, had chicken wings, the chips. It was good, man. I've heard people say that place is just okay. I can't agree with that. I feel like that place is top quality. It was so good. The only thing I'll say that was a little bit not to my liking was, you know, they have like they call it the biscuit, right? And yeah, that wasn't all that. It's effectively a dry scone. What they call it, what Americans call biscuit, is what we would call a scone, except it's a lot drier. It's a lot drier. Like, it's just like the gravy that you get with it was really nice, but the biscuit itself, the dry, it's a dry scone. That's really what it is. It's a dry scone. Like, you need to put some butter on that thing or something. But yeah. Apart from that, it was great. No, I had a great time just catching up with my old friends and eating good food, and yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. So yeah, it was so nice, man. It was so nice. Definitely recommended. Definitely recommended. If they got a branch in Hull or anywhere nearby, definitely recommended. As your weekend, Sam? Ozone's upset. Diet Coke. bed. Oh, sorry. Hopefully feeling better now. That sucks. Ozone got the Hotspot Special K. Yeah, but now, yeah, today, this is for breakfast in town. Nice, nice, nice. But yeah, it sucks when you get sick, though. Especially those stomach bugs where you just like, well, probably shouldn't go into too much detail, but yeah. Things come out of you when you get them stomach bugs. And not always at regular intervals. And not always the same orifice. I was very sick. Oof. Do you know what caused it? Like, was it something you ate, maybe? Or do you, do you know what it was? Or I was reading one time ago, actually, that if you eat, from the moment you eat something that makes you sick to the time that you actually get sick, could be anywhere from like a few hours to a few weeks. So like, yeah, it's one of these things where it's like you might have an idea of what it could have been, but it's difficult to kind of pin it down because it could literally be anything in the last couple of weeks that you ate. Another clue. 1 minute I was fine. Next I was vomiting. It felt rough. Oof. Oh, that sucks. Eesh. Does that mean that does that mean that your fella was waiting on you hand and foot though? Like, was you in bed while he was like bringing you breakfast? And do you have like a bell that you rang? Ling 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 ling. More sandwiches, please, and biscuits, and coffee. Stayed in bed because sitting on the chair was making my stomach feel yup. Oof. Well, crampy feelings, yeah, I guess. You looked after me, kinda. Awesome. Well, I guess kinda awesome. Awesome sauceum. interest. Hey, didn't these friends just fighting each other? Yeah, cancel plans, man. Oof. But I mean, on the bright side, you know, you kind of get to stay in and watch TV. That's always cool. Oh, The Walking Dead. Nice. I need to get back to that. I'm still up to season 6. The plan right now is to watch Loki season 2 and possibly Invincible season 2 if that's ready. But if not, then yeah, go back to The Walking Dead. But yeah, man. Season 8. Okay, so I don't think I remember season 8 too clearly. Oh wait, are you at the beginning of season 8 or the end of season 8? Or somewhere in the middle? Season 8. Oh, I've heard. I think it is season 8. That I've heard people say that that's where it starts to get. That's what starts to go downhill. See, season 8 or season 9. I can't remember, but I think it's around this time that I don't think I've seen season 8 yet. I feel like I think when I originally watched it was up to season 7. I think. But yeah, apparently season 8, maybe season 9. Is round about the time it starts to go downhill. So yeah. I guess you're not the only one who's not a fan of season 8. I do still want to get to it though eventually though. I guess see for myself how bad it gets. Oh, what does it do? Okay, I don't think I've watched 9 at all then. There was one season they had where they had these people who lived in like a junkyard or something. I think that's season 7. Season 7, okay. But yeah, the beginning of beginning of season 7. I haven't watched it again yet, but I do remember that from the first time I saw it around, and that's when oof, well, there's some shocking moments in the beginning in that first episode. I think season 7 also has where they introduce actually no, I think they introduced him at the end of season 6 actually. The guy, he calls himself the king and he has the pet tiger. I think they introduced him at the end of season 6, but then you see him more in season 7. And it turns out he was an actor back in the day. He was like a stage actor. Okay. Most people don't like season 7. They don't. Season 8 is all out war with Negan. It just didn't land well for me. Got repetitive. Okay, in that case, I think the last thing I remember watching from when I watched it back in the day was the guy who's the king. Yeah, I think they were just about starting that war, and he was saying something like, "We will not fall today," or something like that. He was shouting something. But yeah, dude has a tiger that he that he feeds, and he was like, "Yeah, I know it's not sustainable keeping an animal that eats all this food on a regular basis when there's a food shortage." But yeah, you know they're doing like some Walking Dead spin-offs. I think there's like 2 Walking Dead spin-offs coming. One that features that focuses on Daryl, and one that focuses on Maggie and Negan. I think the one that focuses on Daryl might actually be out already. Actually, I'm not really sure, but. Yeah, I think the Daryl one's actually out already. You know what, let me not read the too much, because I think it's just gonna. You know how it can take time to warm to new characters. Getting Ezekiel, I loved instantly. Yeah, I remember him being a pretty cool dude. And you know, the way he kind of leveled with Carol, because like he could see that she saw right through it. You know, she saw right through the whole king kind of thing. Can't really see, it doesn't see here what channel they're on, but I guess one of the Sky channels probably. But I don't know. They probably end up in Disney Plus eventually. if you wait long enough. All comes to those with patience and a Disney Plus subscription. Wait, okay. Carol Zeke, alright. Well, that's something that's about to happen, I guess. Carol was is an interesting character to say, really, though, like, because she goes through a lot of changes. Like, her evolution from how she starts off, like, right in the beginning, from this very kind of timid, you know, battered housewife, literally. And even after her husband died, she was still kind of in that kind of phase, but then kind of gradually moves into it's kind of like, I've got to accept this is the world, I've got to be tough, I've got to do what I've got to do, you know, learning to shoot, learning to handle guns, and then having no problem with just like killing people if she needed to do it, if she felt that was the right thing to do. And then in the most recent season, I watched season 6, where it's like she just kind of came out of that and felt so much remorse and guilt for the things she'd done, to the point where she just couldn't do it anymore. Oh, come on, that was obvious. The chemistry between them was obvious. All right. I mean, it's been a while since I've watched it, so maybe I've forgotten. Maybe I've forgotten a few things, but all right, fair enough. Ozone out of his comfort zone. All right, here's a question about The Walking Dead, and let's see. You said you're up to season 8, so I'm gonna exclude season 8 for the time being. But between season 1 and season 7, what was like the most shocking moment for you? Like, what was the bit where you were like, I did not see that coming? Carol was the ultimate badass because, you know, Michelle. Carol went through the biggest catch event. No, for sure. I guess Michonne kind of have her character development as well, but you don't really see a lot of it on screen. Like I think with Michonne, you know, they did have like one episode where, you know, they talked a little bit about Michonne's past, and you could kind of see, you know, who she was before, and you know, with her she had a, you know, boyfriend, and I think her boyfriend's brother or something, and she had a baby, and that whole thing. So you see who she was before, but a lot of that kind of happened in just that episode. Like you don't really get to see how she goes from that to the Michonne that we get introduced to. But she does, I think that she does tell Carl the story about when the outbreak happened, and how you know, a baby got, how when her boyfriend like turned, and they ended up eating the baby, and she just went in berserk and just like cut them up, and found out that, you know, you can keep away, you know. So she does tell the story, but I think it's a difference between knowing the story, and then with Carol you actually see her story. So there's definitely more of that, like you see where she was before, you see how, you know, she handled things and what it did to her, then you see how she goes from that to this badass, and then you see how she goes from that badass to this so yeah, there's a lot that you see, and it just, I feel that that's where the difference is, where you just have more of that more of that emphasis on the character, more of that, that's not the word I'm looking for, but it hits harder. Let me just go with that. It hits harder, because with Michonne it's like, okay, I know that she had like this past where, you know, she wasn't who she was before, right? We know that, but because we've always kind of seen her as the badass, it's kind of difficult to kind of be like, oh yeah, she was this timid person before. Like, you just know that she's the badass. Whereas with Carol, it kind of feels like she could almost revert any moment, and well, kind of does. Kim was the Bond scene in season 2, and Carol having to kill. Oh, just look at the flowers. Look at the flowers. Oh, mate. Just look at the flowers, Lizzie. Just look at the flowers. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough. That for me is definitely one of the saddest moments, because it was like, I get it. Like it's. I mean, not that I'm saying we should kill kids. Well, not all kids anyway. But it's like, it's the understanding of why she did it, and understanding that if she didn't do it, you know, Lizzie was so unstable, and you just don't know who she's gonna try kill next. Whether could it be one of them? Could it be, you know, the baby? What's the baby's name again? I forgot. But could it be the baby? You know what I mean? You don't know. Like, Lizzie was just that unstable, and it's not like you can just go to a therapist, right? You know, it's not like you can take her to a counselor to talk through her problems, and it's not like you could even just leave her there either, because that might even be crueler to just leave her there. So yeah, it's this combination of, man, it's a child though, and I get it. I get it. But yeah, no, for real, Carol's been through the wars, as they say. But I love the scene afterwards though, where she just breaks down and tells I forget his name right now, Tyrese. He just breaks down and tells Tyrese about everything and how she was one that killed, you know, his girlfriend. Shocking. I think for me, the most shocking moment between seasons 1 and season 7 was Glenn. I think that for me was the most shocking moment, just because like it happened at a time where it was so unexpected. At least for me anyway, it was so unexpected, and it was just like, and brutal, you know what I mean? Just unexpected and brutal, just like EVGA. Oh, for real, yeah. That whole scene though, when he was like, she said something. I think she said something like, "Do you do what you need to do?" I think that's what she says to him. Do what you need to do. And he just takes like this massive breath, and he's like, "I forgive you, blah." But I don't know if I could forgive her like that. I don't know if I could have forgive her like that, bruh. I might have been like trying to strangle her or something. I don't know, man. That I don't know. Excuse me. And Tyrese, I mean, I think I said this before. Pretty sure I said this before, but I don't know, I'll say it again, whatever. But Tyrese's death scene though was like, mate. Like that whole thing when he's seeing all the dead people. And they're talking to him, and he got Lizzie saying something like, not Lizzie, Micah saying something like, she'll say like, "It's better here. It's better here." Way back gang attacks rape. I'm a show. He tries to rape. Carl rips out his neck. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. I know. I remember that one. I think that was like season 4 or 5 or something. But yeah. And I think that was the first time Carl sees Rick kill somebody, I think. Actually, no, it wouldn't have been, because he saw him kill Shane. So no, maybe not the first time. Maybe the first time we see him kill someone brutally. Yeah, I'm gonna kill her out of malice though. Oh no, for sure, for sure. And you know, you can tell that she hated that she had to do it as well. Oh wait, you said sorry, but yeah, sorry, I was thinking of Carol killing Izzy, but yeah, Carol killing his girlfriend. Yeah, not MS. Sorry, I kind of confused myself a little bit. But even still, like, she didn't. Yeah, you say it wasn't at malice. It's not that she wanted to do it, but it was actually had to do it. And at the time, because that was like before they had a cure, or even knew they could even get a cure. Yeah. Definitely need to get back to The Walking Dead. So yeah, right now it's Loki season 2 that I'm watching. It's only like 6 episodes, so it's not very long. And I don't think Invincible would be ready. I mean, I think they started putting it out, but they do it weekly, and I'd rather watch it when it's all ready, when it's all episodes are available. So I don't think that'd be all. I think it'd be like 10 weeks. So, yeah, that'd be. So I think before that, so I should be able to get through Loki season 2 probably this week actually, or maybe by next week. And then after that, yeah, back to The Walking Dead season 7. I like Rick so much because he has the dark side that comes out when you attack people in your arms. It's quite complex. Yeah, he was like when that you know that girl from Alexandria, the one that had the kid, when the kid gets killed and the mother gets killed and they were trying to escape, and then Carl gets shot in the eye by that girl, by the woman's other son, and then Michonne kills that son. But they get called to like to the doctor, and yeah, Rick just goes berserk. He goes berserk, just walks out on his own and starts hacking down all the walkers, just hacking down all the zombies. And then eventually other people are like, you know what, we might actually have a chance here. Let's help him out. Telemo Zone. That's my favorite Rick moment. That's one of my favorite episodes. The thing is, though, that kid that shot Carl in the eye, he was definitely wrong to shoot Carl in the eye. Like, I can't support that. He was definitely wrong for that. But I feel like I understand why he was upset, though, because even though his dad was beating him, and he knew his dad was beating him, his dad was beating the kid, his younger brother, and beating their mother. Like, even though that was happening, I feel like the complication with that kid was that Rick still killed his dad. You know what I mean? And even though like he would have like had issues with his dad and maybe even hated his own dad, like that's still his dad, and that's like, you know what I mean? It's not always an easy thing to be like, oh, my dad beat me, so now I'm glad he's dead. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not always that straightforward. And I feel like that's where the complication comes, and like, so I understand why he was upset. Even though, yeah, his dad was definitely an arsehole, and he must have known that. In fact, I think Carl says as much as well. Your dad was an asshole, you know. So yeah, like, I understand, like, I think he had a right to be upset. But yeah, he was still wrong for, like, trying to kill Carl. Like, he was still wrong for that. Favorite Rick moment, though. Ooh, do I have a favorite Rick moment? Let's see. I think my favorite Rick moment was when Carl, you know, when what was it, Laurie has the baby in the thing, and she does during birth, and Carl comes walking out with the baby, and Rick's just like looking at Carl, and he's seeing the baby, and of course Laurie's not there, and he's just like, because it's like without saying anything, it's like you just know what's going on. And it was like, Christmas thing, but I was like, bitch, that's Michonne's man. That was Michonne's man before she was Michonne's man. Before he was Michonne's man. Or it's before he knew it. Because him and Michonne happened pretty soon after that, right? I mean, I think like there's in the season, they do say something like it's been about 2 or 3 weeks in between, one episode and another episode. Like when that whole like zombie fight happened, then the next episode I think is supposed to be like 2-3 weeks later. So in their time, it's been a little while. But I think in episode time, if I remember correctly, it's not that long afterwards. The next episode was next. Yeah. My girlfriend just died. Let me go get the next one. move them real quick. But to be fair though, him and Michonne do work. Shown for so long, they made sense. They do actually. I mean, like, because Rick is quite a strong-willed character, and that could be, of course, has its good sides to it, but it also has its downsides to it in that when you're a strong-willed character, you know, not everybody is willing to tell you no. You know, people sometimes just go along with what you're saying, even if they don't really agree with it. And then they won't say anything to your face, and then, you know, whatever. And there's been a few people along the way that were, whose kind of characters kind of matched his energy, where they were more willing to be like, actually, no, this is a bad idea. So, like, Del, not Del, sir. Yo, actually, no, Del, yeah, Del was one of them. And then later on, Herschel, you know, so there's been a few characters where they've been that kind of like strengthen themselves to be able to say like, Rick, we need to talk about this. And then Michonne, I think, was the only female character to kind of to stand to him like that, to kind of step to him like that and be like, hey, look, like she even knocked him out at one time. So yeah, unless Rick was gonna, you know, go gay, yeah, that's Michonne. Because I think like when you're a strong-willed character, like, you need somebody who can stand to you. You know, if you're with somebody who just like lets things go and just goes with anything you say, then you can just find yourself in a lot of trouble. You know, so yeah, you need somebody who can step to you and be like, hey, look, this is a bad idea. Hey, let's actually talk about this. Hey, actually, you know, you need somebody who's not afraid to do that. And that was Michonne. And that was Breakdance, or Breakin' if you're in America. It's a great movie. It's a great movie with cheesy acting from the 80s. But still, it's a great movie. Breakdance, the movie. Michonne calls him Alex because she cares for him and she had his back. Yeah, but that's the thing, because you have to like she's not doing it because like she's trying to like question his authority. It's like, this is important and you're clearly going off the rails right now. We need to slow this down. But yeah, there's it comes from a place of like love and caring and not trying to be like undermine him or anything like that. Just like, look, we need to slow this down. switch over to. Oh, that's the wrong button. Let me switch over to this screen. As this movie plays out. Talking about The Walking Dead while watching Breakdance. But yeah, Michonne, the actress that plays Michonne, her name's Dene Guria. Dene Guria. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, but yeah, she's in Black Panther, and you know the sequel Wakanda Forever, and she had a pretty badass character in Black Panther in the first movie. By the time they got to the second movie, though, like, I don't know, it felt like they tamed their character down a lot. Like, I wouldn't say she was like, I mean, she was still a little badass for sure, but like, I don't know, man. Like, I felt like her character in the second movie, it just didn't seem as strong as the first one. Yeah. Okoye. She doesn't have the locks though in Black Panther, which I think is a wig actually. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is a wig. In fact, wait. I know it's a wig. I know it's a wig. I think I remember now. Yeah, I saw like a behind the scenes thing. So yeah, that the locks are definitely a wig. Well, we got post-credit scene. Well, short post-credit scene. Metro Golden Mayer. Wow. Any caps I struggled with was Gabrielle. There were times I liked it, sometimes I hated him. Yeah, Gabrielle's a prick. that was the, yeah. I remember Gabrielle's a priest. I mean, he definitely becomes less of a prick to later on in like season 6. But yeah, he was a prick. You know, because from the beginning, like, it's like if you didn't really trust these guys, like they helped him out when he got stuck on the rock. That's how they met him, when he gets stuck on a rock. Yo, what up, Frederick? He gets stuck on a rock and they helped him out. And then from there, it's like, okay, oh, he didn't really want to return the favor, but he kind of does reluctantly. And I was like, you're supposed to be like a man of God, and he just acts like a prick. It's like, dude. And eventually, he kind of comes around. He's less of a prick now, trying to atone and all that kind of stuff. But it's like, dude. You know what? I'm starting to think Fred and Braxton are actually the same person. Fred and Braxton, I'm calling it Frederick and Braxton Spivvy. Brax the Snake Fiend. Braxton the Snake Fiend are the same person. Now you might be thinking, well, why would you think that? Why would you think Fred? I mean, Fred is surely a 12-year-old getting bullied in school, and Brax is this, well, actually I don't know how old Brax is, but maybe 20s or 30s, and likes guns and stuff. You know, two different things, right? What you just wrote there, Frederick. Braxton wrote that exact same thing. Braxton wrote that exact same thing. Was it last week or the week before? It was recently anyway. It was recently. In the last few, sometime in the last, one of the last few streams, Brax wrote the exact same thing. You know what, Brax? Or should I say Fred? So I don't know. Did you log into Frederick's account and didn't realize you were in Fred's account and wrote the same thing about olive oil and cocoa butter and Vaseline on dry feet? Because you wrote that same thing about a week ago, maybe a little more than a week ago. So I don't know, Brax, Fred, are you the same person? Have we figured it out? What up, Brax? How you doing? I mean, you remember you wrote that about if the skin on your feet is still dry, use some cocoa butter, Vaseline, or olive oil. Remember you wrote that in the last week or so. The exact same, word for word, I'm sure. I mean, I don't know if it was word for word, but pretty much. Pretty much, you're near enough the exact same thing you wrote that about a week ago. So I don't know what happened. Did you forget to look out the Braxton account, accidentally logging to the Frederick account? I'm just saying also the fact that you turned up right afterwards as well. The fact that you turned up right afterwards, it was like, little suspect, man, little suspect. Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. You said that. You said the exact same thing. You said the exact same thing. But in any case, y'all don't need to be worrying about my feet. Whether Braxton or Fred, none of y'all need to be worrying about my feet, okay? Just calm. That's right, okay, Robo, when he grew some balls and started, yo, for sure, for sure. Finally stopped being a bitch. Started helping out, being useful. I will take care of her. And Rick's looking at him like, I know. Yeah, I was just saying, Sam, that Fred came in at exactly 9:46 p.m. because it is logged on the time, and Fred wrote, "If the skin on your feet is still dry, use some cocoa butter, Vaseline, or olive oil." And that is something that Braxton wrote a little while back, almost word for word, or maybe pretty much word for word. So I was just saying that is Brax, and then you know when I said that, Braxton, the Snake Fiend, came in pretty much right afterwards, right? Pretty much right away afterwards. In fact, 9:48 p.m. From 9:46 p.m. to 9:48 p.m. So I was like, wait a minute, is Braxton and Fred the same person? Have we finally figured it out? And that's what that previous exchange was about. Have we figured out if Braxton and Fred are exactly the same person on different accounts? I don't know. I don't know. Stranger things have happened. I know nothing about that. Okay. Okay. Just saying though, you both like feet. And apparently you both make the exact same comment about, wow. Coincidence, huh? Wow. Wow. Say no more, fam. Say no more. But yeah, y'all don't need to be worrying about my feet. It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about your feet. All right. The foot thing indeed. It's all right, Brax. You don't need to keep protesting. Matter of fact, the more you protest, the more suspect it looks. Let me tell you that. The more you protest, the more suspect it looks. Like, I don't know if you know the saying. There's an old saying. It goes, "Doth the lady protest too much?" It's from a Shakespeare play, and it effectively just means that sometimes when people, you know, protest a little bit too much, it's like, wait a minute, you don't need to be defending yourself that much. Like, you know what I mean? It's not that deep. It's not that deep. But you know, when sometimes people like feel the need to keep saying, I didn't do it, I didn't do it, I didn't do it, and you just kind of like, well, we've moved on from this already. It's not that deep. It's not, you said that, you know what I mean? When people protest a little bit too much, it gets a bit suspect. Like, who are you trying to convince here, me or you? You know? You trying to convince me you didn't do it, or you trying to convince yourself you didn't do it? That's what it starts to look like after a while. So I'm just saying. Just saying. How's your day going, Brax? How's your day going? How's your day been? I think Fred's left as well. Fred ain't said nothing since. Fred made one comment and left. Didn't even say bye. You know, Fred usually says, okay, bye. You know, he usually says that, yeah? Okay, bye for now, or bye now. He usually says that. Didn't even do that. Just disappeared and Braxton turned up. I'm just saying. Fred made one comment, disappeared, Braxton turned up. Okay. I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying you're the same person. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. I'm not worried about your feet, not even slightly. My own internet wife ain't even worried about my feet. It's in the small print. Alright. Alright. No bother. Of course you're not the same person, because Brax lives in, was it Louisiana, and Fred is from a place called England, UK, England in the United Kingdom. So of course you're not the same person. Of course not. We would care if Brax is Fred. I mean, it'd be funny, but yeah. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. If you are, it's whatever. If you're not, it's whatever. Like, I just be laughing is all. That's all it is for me. It'd be a funny thing if that turned out to be true, but if not, hey, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. Oh, excuse me. Oof. Just had to cut the microphone off for a second. You need to hear what just happened. Alright, so if Fred and Brax are definitely not the same person, right? If Fred and Brax are definitely not the same person, who is Fred? Is Fred really Belgian Dan? Is Belgian Dan and Fred the same person? Or is Fred and Little Jacob the same person? Or is Fred and Ben the same person? Maybe Fred and Sam are the same person. Or plot twist, maybe me and Fred are the same person, and I'm just like typing in on a different account underneath the table so you can't see me. I don't think you can see me anyway. Actually, you can't see my table. So yeah, I don't even be on the I can just type on a different account, and you will even know. I'm just saying. Just saying. Think of it. Thanks for Fred spoken at the same time. Interesting. Can care less. Okay, so there is still room to care less. That means like you care this much, right? And it's possible you can, you know what I mean? There's levels beneath how much you care, is what you're saying. You're right. When you say you can care less, that means the amount you care is up here. Like the least amount of caring is down here, but your caring level is up here, right? That's what that means when you say you can care less, because it is possible to care less than where you are right now. So I think what you're saying is that you do care about Fred. So I think you just confirmed it right there, perhaps. Actually, I think you inadvertently even confirmed it. But let me read the rest of this. Can care less. Call me up. But as issues or is weird or whatever. Protest what? Ain't a protest or convincing. Whatever that Fred is. That's just him. Don't know, don't care. Alright. Okay. Here's the thing though, real talk though, we're all weirdos. Like, we are, all of us that come to this stream, we're all weirdos and we're all misfits, myself included. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. You know, I think there's a place where people can, hopefully people can feel, you know, welcome and, you know, feel they can be themselves. But the truth is, like, we're all weirdos and misfits, you know. Some of you guys, I ain't gonna lie, some of you guys are maybe a bit weirder than others. Some of you guys are a bit weirder than others for sure. Some of you definitely have that side-eye kind of vibe. But we're all weirdos when it comes down to it. We're all weirdos and misfits, you know what I mean? So it just is what it is, you know. That's just my own way of saying I don't care at all. I know what it means, by the way. I know what it means. I'm just saying that the sentence itself is actually grammatically incorrect, because when you say you can care less, it means it is possible to care less than where you are. What you're really trying to say is I couldn't care less, as in it is not possible for me to care any less than where I am. But if you can care less, that means it is possible for you to care less than where you currently care. So yeah, I know what you meant, by the way, just pointing out the the flaw in the statement. But yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter who Fred is. If Fred's even anyone at all. I think I'm normal compared to you. Who is the most normal person out of our regular group? I don't know, man. Is it Sam? Could be, you know. It might be, but I don't know, man. Might have to like. Might have to give that one some thought. Who's the most normal? It's definitely not me. I know that. Not me. I know that for sure. It's 100% not me. It's my whole other. I just pay no attention to it. All right. All right. You say so, you know. But Fred, I think it literally just said one thing, disappears though. Like, I don't know, what's that about? Don't say bye or nothing. Made one statement and disappeared. I don't know. What is that about? Don't say bye or nothing. Made one statement and disappeared. I don't know. What's that about? Don't say bye or nothing. Made one statement and disappeared. I don't know. What's that about? Don't say bye or nothing. Made one statement and disappeared. What's that about, man? What's that about? What's that about, eh? Well, whatever he's doing, hopefully he's okay. Oh, speaking of weirdos, actually, so this happened before you guys came to the stream today. Happened earlier when around about when I started the stream. This dude came in. His name was, what's his name? DeMarcus something. Jaquavi, I can't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But he came in, you know, I'm like, yeah, hey, what's up? How you doing? Da, 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 all that kind of stuff, right? And he was like, he said, oh, I came to this live stream after watching one of your shorts, one of my short videos, right? YouTube shorts. And I was like, oh, cool. You know, which one was it? And he just says, like, I came here to tell you that you make terrible videos and your content sucks. I was like, okay, you know, there's not much I can do about that, but it's like, all right, well, if you feel that way, that's too bad. But then I was kind of like, wait a minute, you can't really tell me my content sucks if you only watched one video. Then he starts going about, oh, actually, I watched all your videos. I'm like, yeah, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. But he goes, yeah, your content sucks, but you're a good person. So I was like, yeah, listen, yeah, you didn't watch all my videos. Like, I'm pretty sure of that. Secondly, you're not qualified to tell me I'm a good person. Like, you're not. You don't know me to tell me I'm a good person. You have no idea. That's why I know you didn't watch all my videos. If you think I'm a good person, you did not watch all my videos. I'll tell you that from now. That's like, bruh. There's no way you watched all my videos and came to the conclusion I'm a good person. Nah. Nah, you lying. You lying. Serial killers and get turned on by gory horror flicks. Totally normal. No, the thing is though, the serial killer bit is actually quite normal. Like, there's actually quite a lot of people out there who are fascinated with serial killers. So yeah, that is actually pretty normal. It sounds mad, but it is actually pretty normal. Feedback is important, for real. For real. You gotta learn to accept constructive criticism and you know, though, for real though, I know I don't make good videos for this channel. Like, I feel like, in all honesty, like the videos that I make on my movie channel, in my opinion, for what it's worth, I feel like those are good videos. Like, those are good quality videos. I feel, at least that's what I try to make on that channel. I try to make good content for that channel. This channel, I really don't. Like, I actually don't try to make good videos for the most part. Like, maybe every now and then I might put a little effort into it, but for the most part, I know I'm not making like good videos. It's really just like, I mean, you know, you live stream, I just say whatever comes to my mind, or I shoot a video where I'm just rambling about something, you know what I mean? Or even most of the shorts that I do, like, they're pretty low effort. I know that. I'm very aware that my videos aren't good in that traditional sense. So when somebody comes in and says like, yeah, your video, your content sucks, I'm like, yeah, you know, I mean, you're not wrong, right? But that's deliberate. I'm not even trying. I'm just trying to make videos that, you know, for this channel anyway, it's just about videos that are about things like that come to my mind, things I'm thinking, things that whatever. It's like, yeah, if I feel like rambling about, I don't know, video games for 15 minutes, whatever, then I'm gonna do that. If I feel like I want to talk about whatever, yeah, I'm gonna do that. If I feel like recording food that I ate and uploading it, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. think you're a prick, man. By marriage. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. That was Sam's wedding vows, by the way. You're a prick, but I like you. You're a prick. You're a weirdo, but I like you. You'll do. You'll do. Oh, but yeah, speaking of Louisiana, Brax, are you still there? Because I did go to Popeyes in London. Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen, and bruh, that place is fire, dude. Like, and I'm sure, like, you know, I mean, I'm in England, so I'm sure like the way it's done here is probably a little bit different to the way it's done, you know, in Louisiana. It's probably done slightly different due to like different rules and things like that, blah blah blah. But yeah, that place was fire, dude. So yeah, I could see why people rave about that place. It was nice. But here's the thing though, Brax, if you're still there, let me ask you this. Like, what you guys call a biscuit, I had one of those. It's basically a dry scone. Like, it really is, it's a dry scone. Like, we have scones over here, and, you know, they're fine. You know, they're not like the greatest thing ever. They're fine, but they're not dry. Like, even if we don't put anything on it, they're not dry. They're kind of like soft and moist. What you guys call a biscuit is basically just a dry scone. So yeah, if you ever do come to the UK, or if there's a place that sells like a bakery that sells like UK foods over there, then yeah, ask for a scone and try that. I think you might like it more than you like the biscuits. That was such a beautiful day indeed. Be right back. All right, see y'all in a bit. No, I'm Fred. I'm not Brax, as we both here now, so that not be possible if we same person. Bye for now. Oh, you remember to say bye for now, because I don't know if is Brax still here, because Brax hasn't posted for 8 minutes now at this point, and it took you what, how long to say that? Was it 9:40 something? You've nearly 20 minutes. No, more than 20 minutes. What's that? 9:40. You know, 20 minutes, but more than 20 minutes later, you finally respond with, we not really. Listen, like I said, Duff the lady protests too much. Duff the lady protests too much. You don't need to keep defending this, dude. We can just leave it alone. You know, if you're not the same person, cool. You can just leave it alone, but you want to bring it up again. All right. All right. But then again, Fred came in right after Sam said you'll be right back, so ooh, maybe. Oh wait, now Brax is back. A minute later. Okay. Okay. You know, come to think about it, I think that's maybe the second time. I think that's maybe the second time you and Fred have said the same thing. Like, I feel like there was a time before where Fred said something almost verbatim to something that you said as well, Brax. I feel like something, it's the second time that's happened now. So if you're not the same person, then boy, somebody's paying. If you're not paying attention to him, he's definitely paying attention to you. So, just saying. If you're not paying attention to him, he's definitely paying attention to you. Anyway, it's all good. I ain't mind no how. Let me just log my water for the day. Let me just log that for the day. But yeah, how's your day going, Brax? How's your day been? And how about you, Fred? If you're still there, how's your day been? Well, it's a free world. Well, actually, it's not really, but it's a free internet. I guess he can pay attention to anything he wants. It's a free internet and a public forum. Anything that's written gets read. But apparently he likes you, but you ain't liking him too much. Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. Anyway, yeah, you guys, I mean, New Year's is coming up. You know what? I saw a post on X, on Twitter, as it's called X now, right? And it was a question they were asking. They were saying 2023 is almost over. What have you achieved this year? So that's my question for you guys. 2023 is almost over. What have you achieved this year? For me, I have finally achieved beating Final Fantasy VII. And that's a big deal for me. It might not sound like much to a lot of people, but it's a big deal for me. Because that game, I'm talking about the original Final Fantasy VII, by the way. From 1997. That game is nearly 26 years old, and I first played it probably it was more than 20 years ago. The first time I played that, 22, 23 maybe years ago, something like that. And I didn't complete it. I got a corrupt save file. You know, I tried playing it again sometime later and I didn't complete it for one reason or another. I don't really remember. But now in 2023, I finally completed Final Fantasy VII, so that's my achievement. You know, that's my big achievement for 2023. I completed finally Final Fantasy VII. I'm back with food. I is hungry. Interesting, because you know when you said you'll be right back, Sam, right? When you left, that's exactly when Fred came back, and now he's gone again. And you're right, and you're saying I is hungry instead of I am hungry. I think that's similar to what Fred would say, right? It's my side eye. Interesting. Being sold somewhere else now. I mean, he's a dude on the internet, dude. It's not that deep. Like, it's not that deep. I mean, I mean, my best guess is that he's a child, like 12, 13 years old. And if he is that age, by the way, he really shouldn't be on YouTube. Like, they do have like age things. But that's my best guess, that he's probably a child. It's not that deep, dude. It's really not that deep. But then I don't know. You did say that time that you like to hate people, so maybe it is that deep for you. You know what though? Here's the thing. There's a quote I heard a while back where they said, Holding a grudge is like drinking poison. Holding a grudge is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. You know, and I feel the same thing applies for just hating people. It's like, I mean, there's things that you're going to not like, and occasionally things that you're going to hate. But when you hate people over trivial things, which, let's be honest, this is trivial. Like, it's a dude that makes dumb comments on the internet. Pretty much what I do. I mean, his comments are maybe his comments dumber than mine. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But we both it's a dude that makes dumb comments on the internet. It's not that deep. You know what I mean? It's just not that deep. I managed to not kill any yet, but my biggest achievement. My marbles are still intact. Well, that is a good one. That is a big one still, especially 2023. Been a bit wild this year, man. All the things going on. You caught me up. Found ya. I guess Fred is really short for Winfred, or Winifred. Is it Winifred? Winifred, yeah. Just saying, the timing is a little suspect. But yeah, I think I've managed to do okay this year in terms of achievements. I mean, I traveled abroad, which is something I haven't done in a long time, so that's really cool that I got to that this year. I managed to save some money. You know, that's pretty cool. That's important, right? Managed to save some money. What else did I do this year? What else did I do this year? I guess most of what I did this year was make plans for next year. But that's something. So hopefully next year I'll have more things to say. But yeah, I finally beat Final Fantasy VII. I think that's probably one of my if not my biggest achievement this year. I beat Final Fantasy VII. I mean, you're clearly thinking about him now, dude. So let's not lie to ourselves, yeah. Let's not lie to ourselves, because you're clearly thinking about him right now to decide he's either a troll or whatever. That requires thought. You know what I mean? That to say you don't think he's in his right mind, he's a troll or whatever, that requires thought, which means you are thinking about him. So yeah, let's not lie to ourselves. You are thinking about him, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, assume it's a healthy thinking, but nothing wrong with that. But let's not lie to ourselves, dude. You are thinking about him. He's on your mind at the moment. Budget is there is people who have messed me up, but what's the point? You know, they don't just choose to. You know, indeed, 100% agree with that. You know, I mean, you can't change the past. You can't change what people have done to you. You know, and yeah, like, it's not always going to be good things, and not everything is going to go your way, and some people are going to be mean and horrible and just do whatever, and you can't change that. But you can always change, and you can always decide on what you do next. You know what I mean? You can always decide on what you do next, and where you go next, and how you proceed. And you could, yeah, choose to be all miserable and angry and pissed off and all that sort of stuff. Yo, what up, Jakes? You can choose to do all that. Or you can be like, yeah, you know what? It happened. I can't change that it happened, but hey, I'm gonna move forward. Gotta move forward. Move forward as best as we can. What up? I'm alright, man. I'm alright. I'm alright indeedy. I mean, you're still talking about it, Brack. Still, like, you know, we're talking about other things now. Like, well, I was asking you guys what you achieved in 2023, and you haven't answered that question. You're still talking about Frederick. So it's like, he's clearly on your minds, dude. Like, I mean, yeah, cool. I brought it up. I accept that I brought it up because of the statement that was made. But it's like, dude, you can move on. Like, if he's not, it's not that deep. Like, I was asking you guys, what is your achievement? What's something you achieved in 2023? And you're still talking about Fred saying, I'm not thinking about him. It's like, dude, come on now. Be honest. If you're thinking about him, you're thinking about him. I don't mind. I don't care. Like, if he's on your mind, it is what it is. I'm just saying, let's not lie to ourselves. But yeah, if he's really not on your minds like that, it's cool. We could talk about other things. You know what I mean? We could, like, what have you achieved in 2023? Like, we can start with there. 2023 is almost at the end. You know, what's something that you've done this year that you think is really cool? You know, we could talk about that. As a chef now. Well, who knows, man? Who knows? Man's got to make peas somehow, innit? Man's trying to make peas, innit? Discussion. Sounds pretty heavy. Nah, it's not heavy. It's not heavy. But I won't say it just because, like. I won't say it unless somebody else says something. I won't say it unless a particular person says something. No, I don't believe in the New Year's resolution achievement. You don't believe in New Year's resolutions achievement thing? Okay, so you just do nothing for the year? I mean, you must have done something this year, right? I mean, it's the 6th of November, right? You've done nothing this whole year? I mean, when you say you don't believe in New Year's resolutions, I actually agree with that. I don't really get down with New Year's resolutions either. But to say you don't believe in achieving things, like, come on, like, you must have done something. I mean, we're 11 months into the year. You're really gonna say you've done nothing this whole year, this whole time? Come on now. I don't believe that. You must have done something this year. You must have achieved something this year, right? Like 11 months and you've done, come on now. Nah, Brax, I don't believe that. You've done something. You've done something. But yeah, no, I don't really do the whole New Year's resolutions things, only because, like, my belief is that if you could identify something that you're doing wrong or something that you could be doing better, then make the change right away. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. If you could identify areas where you could improve, then make that change right away. Why wait till, you know, New Year's? You know, change now. If you could identify something, I mean, of course, some things take planning, right? I get that. And some things you can't necessarily just do right away because it might take some planning and might take some this and blah, blah, blah. But at the very least, you can make steps towards it right away. Whether it's, okay, I need to plan to get this. I need to learn how to do that. I need to, you know, buy this thing. I need to go to this place. You can make plans and you can make steps towards the improvements that you want to make. So yeah, I don't believe in New Year's resolutions as well, just because I feel like you should be continually trying to improve, but you should be achieving things. Like, I mean, a whole year and not achieving anything? Come on now. Come on now. Doesn't have to be big achievements, by the way. You know, not everything has to be some major, you know, I don't know, I became the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. It doesn't have to be some major thing. It could be just things that are important to you that you did. You know? But you choose something, man. You must have choose something. I'll use my music reasons. Well, then don't make them. Don't make them. Identify, decide, and do. Identify where you could improve. Decide to improve, then improve. It don't gotta be New Year's. It could be now. Right now. Areas where you know you could improve. Make the decision and do it. But I do think I want to make a New Year's resolution for this year, though. For this coming year. My New Year's resolution for this coming year is to snort cocaine out of a hooker's anus. That's my New Year's resolution for 2024. So I don't feel like I need improvement. I'm already awesome. And even if I could do with improvements in some areas, I'm old and set in my ways. Oof. Wait a minute, you're not old. You're 29. What are you talking about? that's the problem with these, like, was it Gen Zers? They call themselves old when they're only 29. Come on now. Come on now. Is it Gen Zers or Gen? I don't know which generation it is actually, but you know that the young generation. The I think it's Gen Z, Gen Z, I don't know. But yeah, all them young kids talking about, yeah, I'm old. And it's like, I'm 21. Please. No, that's aiming high. Wow. High and low at the same time. Get high, get low at the same time. Yes, yes. That's Jacob. We're making your New Year's resolution for you. Watch Martyrs. And you're not allowed to break this one. That's Jacob's New Year's resolution. Whether you agree to it or not, Jakes, we're making that one for you. And you're not allowed to break it. Your New Year's resolution for 2024 is to finally watch Martyrs. You got a whole year to fulfill that resolution. What was it, 365 days you have to fulfill that resolution. It's not even, you can't break that one, dude. You can't break that one. Better step that one up. Okay, I think I might miss something, but all right, cool, no worries. Yeah, we'll say this though, not quite New Year's resolution, but I do definitely want to be more active, like physically active, and try and keep. I mean, I'm pretty active now, to be fair. Not to toot my own horn too much, but I'm pretty active now. But yeah, definitely do want to try and stay active going into 2024 and try to find ways of, you know, making sure that I'm moving, you know. I think especially as you know you're getting older and that whole thing, and you know, with my job being that, you know, I drive a car, so I'm pretty much sitting down for a lot of the day, and then, you know, I'm doing these streams, and it's like, yeah, I'm sitting down a lot. I'm sitting down a lot. So yeah, definitely do want to try and find ways to keep being active and staying as active as possible daily. So yeah, that's something I want to keep doing and continue doing. And hopefully find new and cool ways of doing it. Bet you didn't watch Eden Lake, did you? You know, if you made that bet, you'd lose, because I did watch Eden Lake. I did watch Eden Lake. I didn't watch it in the evening though. I didn't watch it in the evening, but I did watch Eden Lake. It's got the two kids, the two kids from Made in Britain, and Michael Fassbender, and also the girl's name, I forget her name, but yeah, I did watch it. It was an interesting film. It was pretty cool. I liked how it kind of starts out, because I didn't really know what to expect. So I was thinking it might be some kind of horror movie, and I guess it kind of sort of is-ish, but maybe not a typical horror movie. And then, you know, that one kid pretty much turns into John Wick after what happened to his dog. But yeah, it was a good movie. It was a good movie. I did enjoy it. I liked actually, I'll tell you what I liked about it. The main kids, like the leader, Brett. I think it's Brett. But yeah, the main kid, who's like the leader of their gang, he was an interesting character for me, because like he was actually really intelligent, like really smart. But he's one of these guys where it's like, you know, they grow up in these environments where it's so bad and so toxic and so, you know, detrimental to them that, yeah, I guess he effectively ends up, you know, making bad choices himself. So he was a smart guy. Like if you look at the way he handled his crew, you know, especially like getting the girl to film them, so he's got evidence, and making sure that everybody took part, so he's got something on them. You know, it's just things like that he was doing, and how he knew to sort of check certain things. So he was a very smart guy, but his home environment was so bad that you can see how he ends up, how he is the way he is, because like that's all he knows. So he's using his intelligence in such a negative and a detrimental way, but of course he doesn't realize that, because that's all he knows. But yeah, he was an interesting character for me. I liked the character. I liked how he was kind of portrayed, and what they did with him. But yeah, it was a good film. Good film. So I think you owe me some money, Sam. You wanted to make a bet. Pay up. Pay up. If you believe in handling your business, right? Okay, because sorry, Brex, this is not adding up. The math ain't mathing here. If you believe in handling your business, then I would have to assume that you handled your business this year. And if you handled your business, that's an achievement. Like you achieved something. You handled your business. The business that you handled was the achievement. Right? So you either didn't handle your business and you achieved nothing this year, or you handled your business like you said you believe in, and that was the achievement. You achieved handling your business. I ain't seen season 3 yet. I mean, I like season 1 and 2, but I just tapped out for season 3. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, it was so long between season 2 and season 3. By the time season 3 came around, I felt like I lost interest. But I don't know, maybe I'll eventually get to it. I've heard season 3 is pretty decent, but I don't like the fact that Clara Dune is not in it. That kind of sucks, but it's what it is. Last of Us is pretty good though. I did watch that. You know, it was fun to watch Going in Blind. I knew nothing about it. I really enjoyed it. At the end though, yeah. That whole village though, where it's like everywhere when she was trying to escape and everywhere she went, it was like it was somebody who knew somebody from that gang. When she got into that car and it turned out he's the brother of, you know, one of the gang members. And she finally finds that house and she's like, oh, I need help. It turns out that's the whole family. Like, raw. Ain't nobody helping you. Ain't nobody helping you. But yeah, it's rare you see a film where the bad guys win in the end though, right? Like, that's a rarity. At least for me anyway. Like, I think I've definitely seen a few, but I feel like it's a rarity where you see a film where the bad guys win in the end. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, you know, sometimes it's cool. I mean, not really, but Brax, but you know, all right, whatever. Brax says he handles his business, but he achieved nothing this year. All right. Say no more. Say no more. I handle my business, but I didn't achieve anything. All right. Play 2 games where you can pick to be the hero or villain. You could be the hero and save the day, or be the villain and destroy it. That kid though, such as, oh no, for sure. Like apparently he was in I saw it in a thing. But apparently that same kid was in Made in Britain. I don't remember him from Made in Britain, though to be fair, I've not seen Made in Britain for a long ass time. So that could be why I'm not remembering him. But I do remember I did recognize one kid, like, you know, the kid that got stabbed in the neck. I remember him. I think he was like one of the main characters in Made in Britain. So him I recognized, but the main kid, apparently he's in Made in Britain too, but I mean I might have to watch that movie again and see if I can spot him, but yeah. Made in Britain, by the way, if you've not seen it, that's a pretty decent film. Oh wait, by the way, hold on a sec. Not Made in Britain, it's Made in England. Made in Britain is another film. Oh wait, is it Made in England? Hold on a sec. I might be confusing the name of the film actually. Because Made in Britain is a 1982 film. I don't think any of those kids were in that one. This is okay, yeah, this is England. That might be what I'm thinking of, yeah. Sorry, my bad. Oh, honestly, I'm trying to search it. This is England. Yeah, this is England. Yes, this is England. Yeah, Jack O'Connell. But yeah, I did see This Is England years ago, but I've not seen it for a long time now. So yeah, I might have to watch that one again and kind of refresh my memory on it a bit. But I remember it being a pretty good movie. Very kind of hard-hitting movie. Yeah, from Skins and movie, yeah. There's this, yes, I didn't see the series, but yeah, they did make a show for it. I think the show was set like 10 years later or something though. Oh wait, no, there's a few different ones. There's a series for set in '86. There's a series set in '88, and a series set in the '90s, in 1990. So I guess they're just. Oh, there's a Oh no, wait, that's a question mark. This Is England. That's something else, maybe. You know, I will say that it's probably, as some was saying, it's best to go in blind with a film like this, I think. That being said, Eden Lake would be the baby step to Martyrs. Like Eden Lake it's not I would say it's not a gruesome film, sorta. But that would be the baby step, and then Martyrs. If you go Martyrs and Eden Lake, actually, to be fair, if you watch Martyrs first, then Eden Lake is just Eden Lake is gonna be super tame at that point. I guess it doesn't really matter which one you watch first. Then when it comes down to it, it doesn't matter which one you watch first. Deadly Alliance. Okay. Spelled it wrong. Transformers. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Oh wait, you're talking about the games? Okay. I did play Deadly Alliance actually. That was like on the GameCube, I think. Not really. I mean, they're very different films. I wouldn't say it would prepare you for Martyrs, because it's a very, very different type of film. Just in terms of like gore and stuff like that, or violence, I would say Eden Lake is definitely far tamer. But yeah, they're very different movies. They're not really. They're not even close. I'd say like. By the way, I know Sam hasn't said nothing, trying to act like she didn't notice, but Sam does owe me like £5 million right now, because if you want to scroll back up, she was like, I bet you didn't watch Eden Lake. I was like, well, I did watch Eden Lake, so yeah, that means Sam owes me £5 million. £5 million British pounds, Sam, for making a bet. I didn't watch the movie, and I watched the movie. I want my £5 million, Sam. I want it by next week, and I want it all in denominations of £1 coins. That's how I want it. I want £5 million in £1 coin denominations. No £2 coins, no £5 notes. I want £1 coins 5 million times by next week. Those are my terms. You know, I never like to think about movies being better than other movies, just because, like I said, they're just doing different things. So it's not, for me, it's not about which is better. I mean, of course, I feel like, I mean, I don't even know if I had to pick a preference, because I think they're both good at what they do. And they're both very well made films, you know. They both, I guess the one thing they have in common is they both kind of take a fairly low-key approach. That's one thing they maybe both have in common. And I guess another thing is that they're both kind of set in these relatively remote locations. But yeah, I don't think one is necessarily better than the other. It's just, they're just different. They're two movies doing very different things, you know. And they both do them well. So excuse me. Shadow the Hedgehog was a shit game, man, bro. That game was so bad. I played that game. That was horrible. I know I just said I don't like to say things what, but that game was actually bad. Like, I don't like to say games are bad or movies are rubbish or this. I really don't. But Shadow the Hedgehog is actually just crap. That is actually just a terrible, terrible game. That game should never have left the studio. It was horrible. It is so bad. I have nothing but bad memories playing that game. I played it for I think a few hours actually, and it was so bad. It was like it was probably the worst game I've ever played. Like, yeah, it's a terrible, terrible game. It's all times in search for you. Nah, not the same genre, not really. Maybe similar in aspects, but nah, not really. What's yours is mine anyway. It's mine is mine. Damn that small print. Damn that small print keeps biting me in the ass. Should have read the small print, man. Should have read the small print. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. Damn it, damn it, damn it. So, little Jacob, you're a Tottenham fan, yeah? You're a Tottenham fan, little Jake, yeah? You see the results today? Cause the results just pops up on my phone right now. I'm not sure why. I don't follow football too much, but the result pops up in my feeds. So alright, let me not say nothing. Let me not say nothing. You might want to get that Kleenex ready though. I don't know if you know the score yet, but you might want to, if you don't have any tissues in your house, you might want to get some first. Do you believe if you can control your mind, you can do anything? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I believe that specifically, but yeah, I mean, pretty much. I think if you can... Actually, no, let me change that. Yeah, no, I do believe that. I do believe that. I think you could, if you put your mind to anything, you could achieve anything. I do believe that. I mean, of course, within within scientific reason. If you jump off a building, you will fall to your death. Like, I ain't saying that, but yeah, I think pretty much if you put your mind to it, and if you dedicate yourself to things, then yeah, you could achieve anything. I do believe that. It's all right, Jake. Don't worry about it. Just avoid your friend group for a while. But just avoid your social group for a couple of days. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Maybe a couple of weeks actually. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You know, because more thriller with horror elements. Martyr is a lot more disturbing. Oh yeah, I'd say that. Social media. Yeah, it just might be. Just might be. Mate, like I said, I don't even follow football too closely, but I'm looking at the score like, oof. I saw the score, I was like, oof, 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 oof. Nah, it wasn't that bad. Don't worry, I'm playing. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, Jakes. It wasn't that bad. I'm just playing. It wasn't that bad. You know what? As disturbing as Martyrs can be, yeah, as disturbing as the movie Martyrs is, it's tamer than the results of this football match. Mate, listen, yeah. Watch Martyrs, and that would prepare you for the results of this football match. Bruh. No, it wasn't that bad. I'm playing. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Should I turn my phone around? No, I'm playing. I wasn't that bad. Because I tell you what we could do actually. You could check the results of this football match, right? And then afterwards you can watch Martyrs to help calm yourself down. You're gonna need something less disturbing to calm yourself down. No, I'm teasing. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Did I forget to say I hate Chelsea? Oof, really? You might hate them even more after this. But you might, there's a guy, Nicholas Jackson, you might hate him the most. But it wasn't that bad. I'm just playing. I'm playing. Just playing. It wasn't that bad. It's not that bad. You're pushing over the edge. Christmas family film. Movie Terrified 3. Oh, indeed. And apparently let's get a proper cinema release. I read actually. So you know, with Terrified 2, it got released in the cinema, but it was kind of a limited run. Apparently Terrified 3 is getting a full-on proper cinema release. So yeah, I'm hoping I get a chance to watch that in the cinema. Cell. Strapped up. Straight jacket. Well, you gotta party. Just because you're mad, don't mean you can't party. You always gotta party. You know, always gotta party. Play some music. You know. Have yourself a ball. Yeah, when I was watching football, by the way, back in the olden days, when I used to watch football, there was a few different teams I supported over the years. The first one was Liverpool, then it was Arsenal, and then it was Chelsea. So I was a Chelsea fan for a little bit. I guess, I don't know, on some level, maybe I still am on some technical level, but I was a Chelsea fan for a little bit. Even had like Chelsea, like, you know, gear and, you know, the shirts and that kind of thing. But yeah, I just haven't really followed football for such a long time now. So it's kind of surprising when these results popped up on my news notifications. It was like, all right, well, interesting. Maybe it knew, maybe because it knew that you were in the chat. It was like, yeah, let's give him something to tease him with. Clearly can't kick ball. That's for sure. Not to see this anymore, indeed. Oof. But yeah, don't worry about it, Jakes. Don't worry about it, Jakes. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Yeah. You guys seen Kill the Flower Moon? I have not, nah. I don't think I've been seeing that for a while, actually. I don't think I've been seeing that for a while, but maybe, I mean, hopefully eventually, because I do like Scorsese movies. But yeah, I think I might have to wait for that one, just not right now, not for a good while. Last film I watched was Across the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. That's came out like earlier this year, but I just watched it recently. That's a good movie if you haven't seen it. If you like Spider-Man, if you like comic book movies, if you like just kind of action, sci-fi, that sort of thing, that's a quality film. But you definitely should watch Into the Spider-Verse first. I mean, I guess you can get the basic story, but I would say, yeah, you definitely want to watch Into the Spider-Verse first and then watch Across the Spider-Verse. It's fantastic. When you watch Martyrs, recommend focus. That's a story based on true events. Yeah, it's based around, was it the Native Americans? So yeah, new Spider-Man movie. Yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. It's definitely worth checking out. But yeah, if you haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse, watch that first, and then watch Across the Spider-Verse afterwards. It's in my opinion, it's 100% worth watching both, because like it's a story being told over. They were making a third one, so it's a story being told over 3 movies, or at least 3 movies. Hopefully they only do 3 movies actually, because I don't want to spoil too much. But the way this one develops, I feel like you can do one more brilliant film and then just stop there. That's what I'd like to see. You know, one more excellent film and then it just stop. I think the worst thing you could do sometimes is keep making films when you don't need to, keep making films in the series when you don't need to. And right now it seems like they've built up a story that is perfect to just end on a 3rd chapter. And then if they can just pull off that one great film to one great finale, they just need to stop there. You know what I mean? They just need to stop there, and hopefully that's what they do. But who knows with these big companies, right? When the money gets involved and they start being like, oh, actually, what if we do a part 4? Wait, this and it, you know, they just end up ruining the damn series. But anyway, Into the Spider-Verse is the first one, excellent film. Across the Spider-Verse is the second one, brilliant film. And yeah, really looking forward to what they do with the 3rd one, which is going to be called Beyond the Spider-Verse, but that's not out till like next year or something like that. Over 3 hours running time. It's a long one. It's like 3.5 hours, I think, isn't it? I mean, you can watch it. Just make sure if you're watching it in the format where you know you can pause it. Just watch it in a format where you know you can pause it. You'll be like, you know what? It's time to go to the toilet. Let me pause this. When I get something to eat, let me pause this. But speaking of pausing, perhaps it's about time I put a pause on this live stream. Start winding down. Next live stream tomorrow at 8 p.m. watching the X-Files. We are more than halfway through season 4. How will it continue? I don't want to get the game Spider-Man before Christmas. Hopefully, it looks amazing. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I say play that though, but I should probably do that too. That and the Miles Morales. There's a Spider-Man 2 out already. It's like, man, I need to get on this. In the intermission, watch that movie for real, for real. I mean, I know that in the past I've held my pee for much longer than 3 hours. That being said, I do not want to do that. You know, it's not a question of can't, and more of a question of I do not want to. So yeah, I would like an intermission, please. I would like to be able to pause that film and go pee, and then come back and watch it or whatever. Bruh, holding your pee for 3 hours, like I say, it's doable, it's possible. I just don't want to do it because it especially when you're sitting down, it's like it can get uncomfortable. It can get uncomfortable. So yeah, I don't want to do that. But yeah, enough pee talk. Alan's not here, so we can't talk too much about pee. Wouldn't be fair on him. I keyed. Yeah, next live stream is due tomorrow, 8 p.m. GMT, watching the X-Files season 4. Continue with that. Hopefully you can join me for that. I'm going to go pee actually right now. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna maybe put a little food in my belly, and I'm gonna go lie down and close my eyes for a number of hours. Let's see real quick. Yeah, no, for sure, because like them long movies, like I don't mind a long movie if it's a great film. I can do it. You know, I don't mind a long movie if it, as long as it's good and it's interesting, you can keep watching it. But yeah, I'm gonna need that pause button. I'm gonna need that pause button. Oh, you're talking about them shady ways, yeah. All right. Well, don't admit to too many crimes just yet. You don't know who's watching. But yeah, guys, you've been awesome as always. I appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for keeping it lively. And until whenever, if ever. Alright. I won't say nothing if Sam does.